Hey, I'm Zach, one of the chefs here at Asheville Detox. I grew up in a home that I didn't really have my father around, and my mother, she was on and off. So I was raised by my great-grandmother on a farm, so she had a big garden. We'd pick the vegetables, and everything we cooked was almost from farm to table. So she got me started. And then my first job was McDonald's. So I got to kind of see how the restaurant industry worked, but McDonald's is not really the same for me. So I started checking out local diners, picked up recipes, and I spent 4 years at a smokehouse, JD's Barbecue. Shout out JD's Barbecue. And they taught me just about everything I know. I've probably got 24 recipes from them. Each week that I go in here and work, the food gets progressively better. It's slight little tweaks I might make to the recipe, or a different seasoning, or cook it longer, cook it less. But last night I got the ribs just right, I feel like, for the first time. This guy, he said, so I've been kind of picking at some of the food here this week, but these ribs, they kind of brought me back to life, man. Like he said, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to tackle the day, And it's those sort of things when you can put a smile on their face when they're going through something really, really, really hard. Being able to make somebody smile during this hard time, that's the most rewarding part. When my great-grandmother passed when I was 13, I was kind of left to my own devices, sort of. I was like, what's all the excitement about, right? So I always said I was doing drugs for science. So I could have something to tell my kids and, explain to them what not to do. But I realized that was dumb. I realized if I want to be a better father than the one I had, then I had to get straight, man. I had to straighten my act up. I had to become a leader. And you can't be a leader if you're not even aware of where you're at, Because it can become like a cycle, man. I look around at all the friends that I grew up with that were participating in the same things. They never made that decision. And all of them are either dead or in jail. And here I am, blessed to be alive, and I'm doing something I love and I'm passionate about. I couldn't be more grateful. My hope is that every time they eat something that I make or that Steven makes, that they actually enjoy it. And not only that, it kind of takes them away from thinking about all this stuff, and they can just sit down and have a meal. That's really what I hope for out of the food, is to distract people from what they're going through. Give them something good to focus on for at least 30 minutes, If I can do anything at all to help, then I want to be a part of that.